Good day everyone, I'm David, and today I'll be telling you a story about how I met my friend Matthew. So it was one sunny day during the summer of 2002 and I was about to go home from a very tiring day of nursing school. When all of a sudden, as I was walking, I began sneezing out of nowhere. And as I was walking, someone approached me, encouraging me to join their nursing organization. And because I was interested in gaining more experience as a student nurse back then, I said yes and shook his hand. And so, wait a minute, did you see that? Okay, let's zoom in. Oh no, this is bad. Well, I guess I have to do my health teaching now. Sorry for the spontaneity, but this is far more important than the story I have prepared to tell you. So let's go on and change to nurse mode now. Good day, I'm David Lim, your nurse on duty, and today I'll be talking about hand hygiene. Initially, we need to know the root cause of why we do hand hygiene so that we will know which side to choose from and what action will lead to promoting our well-being. First of all, germs can spread everywhere. Having your dirty hands touch the doorknob or your phone, use to eat your food, shake hands with people, touch the faucet, or even when hugging someone, among others, germs can spread as quickly as you can blink your eye. Hence, germs or microorganisms exist everywhere and can cause us to become sick, thereby emphasizing the vital role of proper hand hygiene in protecting our health and preventing the spread of infection. So, there are two main types of microorganisms present in our body. First are the resident flora, which are persistently present as part of the individual's own flora and cannot be permanently removed. For example, the microorganism called the S. aureus is a resident flora present in our skin, and E. coli, a resident flora found in our large intestines. Meanwhile, the transient flora are microorganisms picked up by contact with other people, objects, or the environment and do not survive indefinitely on the hands. These have the potential to do harm, as they have the ability to survive long enough to be transferred to others. So, what is hand hygiene? Hand hygiene is a general term that applies to four basic techniques: the hand washing, the antiseptic hand wash, the antiseptic hand rub, and the surgical hand antisepsis. It is one of the most effective methods of preventing and controlling the transmission of infection. CDC recommends that healthcare practitioners should not wear artificial fingernails or extensions when doing hand hygiene. First, what is hand washing? So hand washing is where we wash hands with plain soap and water. It remains a sensible strategy for hand hygiene in non-healthcare settings. Next is the antiseptic hand wash. Washing hands with water and soap or other detergents containing an antiseptic agent. Third is the alcohol-based hand rub. It is an alcohol-containing preparation applied to our hands. And finally, we have our surgical hand antisepsis. It is an antiseptic hand wash or antiseptic hand rub performed pre-operatively by our surgical personnel. So now, what are the purpose of hand hygiene? First, it is to reduce the number of microorganisms on the hands. Second, it is to reduce the risk of transmission of microorganisms to our clients. Third, it is to reduce the risk of cross-contamination among clients. And finally, it is to reduce the risk of transmission of infectious organisms to oneself. Now, when is hand hygiene done? Hand hygiene is done before eating, after the use of bedpan or toilet, after the hands have come in contact with any body substance, after our hands have come in contact with any unclean surface or object, and for healthcare workers, before and after giving care. And finally, here are the proper steps for an excellent hand washing experience to protect you and everyone around you. Feel free to pause the video. And by the way, don't forget to thoroughly clean the most missed areas such as your thumbs, fingertips, and between the fingers, where germs love to hide. In order for us to break the chain of infection, start with something as simple as cleaning our hands. Remember that each wash is a powerful step toward protecting yourself and others. Choose to care, choose to act, because prevention begins with you. Bye-bye.